Hello children, this video is for class 8 social studies chapter 9. This is my second video on this topic, public health and the government. In my first video of this chapter we have studied about what is the role of government in maintaining public health, how government controls and provides the basic necessities of life and its role. In today's video, we are going to study about public hospitals and private hospitals. You know that hospitals are characterized into public hospitals and private hospitals. Let us begin with our first topic, public hospitals, that is public health centers or public health services. From the word itself, public means it refers to government hospitals. Public made for people, that is it is government hospital. The public health center system is a system of health centers and hospitals run by government to provide treatment to all kinds of problems, from common illness to special services in both rural and urban areas. So, the role of government hospital is that it provides services to all kind of diseases, starting from common illness, that is if a person is suffering from small illness of cold or cough, also it can go to government hospital and it can take the services from small illness to the major disease, that is if the person is suffering with any big disease like that of cancer or any other disease, it can go to government hospital to take its treatment. So, the government hospitals, they provide all kind of special services that are needed to a person. So, at different levels we have different hospitals. Like at village level there is a volunteer called Asha worker who helps people in getting health services. Then we have Anganwadi centers in the villages serves as a center to provide nutrition and immunization services to young children. Here you can see these Anganwadi workers and the Asha workers in the rural areas, they go to different houses, they monitor the health of the children and they provide various other services like they provide nutrition and immunization to small children. They check the weight of the children and they give suggestion whether they are growing as per the age, or if any nutrition diet is to be given, they suggest them, or if at all if the child is suffering with any of the diseases, they even tell them. So, in this way these Anganwadi workers work. The subcenter covers a population of 5,000 people who may be in one or many villages in a rural area. So, as per the population of the village or the area, there will be centers, there will be various health centers. Like for one subcenter, it covers a population of 5,000 people. And if the population is more of that particular area, 2 subcenters will be there. Similarly, what happens here? Depending upon the population, they will be having their health centers. This center has multipurpose health assistant, that is MPHAS, female and male. They are trained in dealing with common illness and providing immunization to children, care for pregnant women, take steps to prevent diarrhea and malaria. So, multipurpose health assistants will be there, both male and female, both type of doctors will be there who will monitor the people. These people are specially trained in dealing with the common illness and provide immunization to children. They take care and they provide suggestions to the pregnant women, take steps for stopping malaria or any other disease that is taking place. The center works under the supervision of Primary Health Center, PHC. PHC stands for Primary Health Center. So each primary health center covers a population of 30,000 people in the area. That is, we can say that one sub-center covers the area of 5,000, whereas the primary health center, it covers the area of 5 sub-centers. For every 4 to 5 primary health care centers, there is a community health center which is a specialized bed, 30 bed hospital and has some specialists. Some surgeries are also done at this level. At the divisional level, there are big hospitals, area hospitals that has around 100 beds. So depending upon the population area wise, the hospitals are divided. Like you can see that at the rural area, first we were having Asha workers, then we were having Anganwadi centers, then we were having sub-centers, then multi-purpose health assistants were also there. Then we have primary health centers. These primary health centers, they cover a population of around 30,000 people. So in this way, for every 4 to 5 primary health centers, there will be one hospital which consists of 100 beds. Some surgeries are also done over there at this level. Apart from that, at divisional level, there will be one area hospital. This area hospital has got 100 beds, whereas primary health center has got 30 beds. At district level, there will be district hospitals, of course. So you can see, children, what is the speciality about government hospital? Government hospitals are also called as public health services or public health centers. The reason here is, when the word public is given, it is understood that it works for the welfare of the people. That is, this government hospital, they don't charge any money from them. If at all, if it is needed also, it will be very less. At very low price, they do the treatment. The government, in order to fulfill the commitment of providing health care to all citizens, has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these hospitals are obtained from the money that we all, the public, pay to the government as taxes. So, how these public hospitals are running? I mean to say, the government hospitals, how do they run? Who give them money? So, the tax that is collected, as I said you before, children, in my previous video, what all we purchase, starting from a small matchbox to a pencil or to any snacks packet or anything that we are purchasing, to big machineries, refrigerators, any electrical equipments, or whatever we purchase, we have to pay tax to the government. So, for all these services that is given by the government, they use the money that we are paying in the form of tax. For everything, like electricity bill will be paid, water bill, that is water supply bill will be paid, then we pay property tax, then we pay various other taxes directly or indirectly to the government. All this money will be utilized by the government again upon the people only. Like you can see, one of the service that is provided here is the government hospital services. One of the most important aspect of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality health services either free or at a low cost, so that poor families can seek treatment. Many a times it happens, children, that many people will be there who are affected with some big diseases, for which the treatment is not possible at primary health centers or divisional level. So, for that purpose, there are some big specialized hospitals wherein people can go and they can take treatment from the government hospitals. So, at this, the person, if they go to private hospital, they will be costing very huge. So, the person can go to any government hospital, they will be rendering this service they will be doing the treatment either free of cost or at a very low cost. So, why this facility is rendered by the government? As the government has said all are equal, the constitution declares that all are equal before the law. So, all the people of our country should get all the facilities. So, for that purpose the government has some government hospitals. Another important function of this public health center is to provide services. Apart from that, it takes care of the people for the spread of, to prevent the spread of diseases, like you can see TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya. These are the other diseases that spread very easily among the people. So, the government takes care, like during the rainy season particularly we can see that mosquitoes are more in number. So, the people may get affected with malaria. For that purpose what happens? The government spread medicines. Area wise they come and they spread medicines in different localities, so that mosquitoes won't be there and it should not give any sort of trouble, or the spread of diseases should not take place. So, various campaigns will also be taken during the rainy season. You can see different ads will also be shown on the television saying that if at all if rainy water is there, you just clean that water, don't allow the water to stand on the roofs or on the tires or any of the vessels and all, so that mosquitoes come and breed over there. Again the same mosquitoes may come and sit on your body and they may bite you. So, all these services will be given by the government. Now, this was all about the government hospitals. Government hospitals are run by the government using the tax amount. The person can take treatment from small illness to big surgeries also. Now, let us study what is a private hospital. Let us see what is the difference between a government and a private hospital. Private health centers. Private health centers, there is a wide range of private hospital facilities that exist in our country. You can see many big hospitals are there which provide, multi-speciality hospitals are there in our country which provide best treatment to the patients. In rural areas, another popular provider of healthcare center is untrained medical persons. Urban areas have a large number of doctors. Many of them provide specialized services in private hospitals and nursing homes. There are many private laboratories which test blood, urine, stool or offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, etc. So, you can see that X-rays are also taken in the private hospitals there itself, and they provide many other facilities. Diagnostic centers will also be there in the hospital, and the result will come within some time. Now, there are large companies that run the hospitals, and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Medical shops are found in every corner of the country. So, you might have seen in your area also children, number of hospitals are there, number of small private clinics are also there, and for every clinic nearby you will be finding one medical store. Medical shop will be there which will be providing service for medicines. So, these private hospitals, the most important thing here is these private hospitals, they are run by private people, that is, it is not run by government. As I said you before children, government hospital works for the welfare of the people. They provide services free of cost or at very low cost, whereas private hospitals, they charge huge amount of money. As the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned by government, they are owned by private people, they are not controlled by government. So, as we have studied children, private hospitals, they charge huge amount of money and they provide different services also. Like you can see Best services are given in the private hospitals. AC will be there, refrigerator will be there, television will be there, separate rooms will be there. So, as they are providing all these facilities, they are also charging money according to the services they are rendering. Therefore, people pay for public health centers are often low. Private hospitals, they charge huge amount of money, whereas public health centers, they take very less amount of money. You can see a long queue standing here. These people are waiting in the government hospital. Many people who cannot afford to pay for medicines, they go to the government hospitals, they have to stand there for longer hours, and when their turn comes, they take the medicines. So, there is some difference between a government hospital and private hospital. In my previous video, you have studied about the government and the private hospitals differences. Now, yes children, when you talk about the government hospital, it works for the welfare. In case of private hospital, actual cost and profits enter calculation, and therefore the fee are generally higher. When you go to government hospital, they charge very less amount of money, or they do the treatment free of cost. But when you go to private hospital, as soon as you enter the private hospital, children, they take the consultation fee first, and after that they check the patient. At the reception itself, you have to pay the consultation charges, and they allow you to meet the doctor, and they give you the treatment. So, these are the differences between a private hospital and a government hospital, public hospital. I hope you have understood what is a government hospital and what is the private hospital. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have understood. Please like my video, share and comment on it. Thank you children.